Yes. Good afternoon, good day, and good evening, guys. We have come
Good
again.
evening.
Eh? Okay, let's know who we have here. What is your name?
My name is Mr. Incredible.
Okay. I have this question to ask you, and let me know your view. And you got to do what? To tell me. You have to be truthful about it because people are watching us. So, can you train a girl in school for having it in mind that you want to marry her? Now your fiance, now the family don't have money. Now you see this girl and you love that girl very so much. Now you take money and put her in school while you are outside there working.
Uh, if you ask me, but I cannot do that. I can't.
Why?
Uh, it's not wise. It's not a wise move. Like for example, let's keep it level. You know, they're wise to train girl for school. Listen, we have seen several cases where after training a girl in school, she will come out and be like, "You're no longer my class. You're no longer my level. You know what? How much did you even spend on me? Tell me, I will pay it back to you." Is it because of common maybe 10 million of this? Let me tell you, it's not a wise thing. If you desire to do it, if you know say you really love this guy, you want to do am, it's very simple. Eh? Go in Papa house, go pay her bride price first. That's the first step. Second step, make sure say you give am belle. Listen, I know some of you might be like, why are you saying such? Listen, it's very wise to do so because once you give am belle, even though say she go school come back say I no dey do again, oga you still get your award. Dat pikin, you still get something to fall back to. Dat child is your plan B. Dat child should be something like, let me call it your investment. But training the girl in school just because you love her and you have in ten tion of making her your wife is a very bad move for any man to take. Thank you.
Okay. But you said something of for you to do that, you got to impregnate the girl. But in a Christendom now, it's not good to have child in outside before wedding. Now, see, you are trying to confuse us. By the way, are you a Christian or traditionalist?
I believe I am not a religious person. I believe that there is a supreme being that created everything.
That is called God. You
I
believe in
don't I
God,
don't
right?
know I don't accept if the name is God, but I know that there is a supreme being because I'm not sure that there's anyone on earth that have that power to name that supreme being.
Okay, wait. Let me understand well. You know, something that brought us into this place. Now, first of all, the pending question is that you said that the girl must be impregnated, just pregnant. So I asked you, and the thing brought us to this preview being. So you are even you are like you don't know whether the name is God or what, but you know that the person is supreme than every other person.
Yes, let me tell you. Um, for my own understanding, but we are Africans. We are Africans. We have our own method of worship. Like as an Igbo man, Onyibo, Kambo, you understand? We have deities. We don't worship them. We don't worship our deities because even the Bible said it that the gods are where the supreme being put his leg, hmm, to commune with us human.
Okay, now uh, from things that we are saying now, we gather this topic. Now let me tell you, let me ask. Even in tradition, is it good eh, for a man to present a woman that he has not done the traditional marriage on? Because when you are talking, you didn't even mention traditional marriage.
I did that. I did that. My first point was I said, go to her family, her
Pay
hometown,
bride price.
pay the bride price because that's the most important thing.
But what of the traditional ceremony?
Listen, the most important thing. I'm saying this because of some guys out there like they will be like, I don't have money. I want to save up enough money for my marriage and all these things. You don't need much money for it. You understand? Once you find someone you really love and you like the person, she likes you too because that love is too big. What you will do, good evening. What you will do is have a good understanding with the girl, meet her parents. They will tell you on how to go about it. Yeah? Once both parties have reached an agreement, you meet the elders. No
Okay.
problem. Next time there, when you meet the elders, you discuss and they set a date for you to come. On that day, even though you have, let me say, 100,000, it's enough. 100,000 is enough. Just get the most important thing, kola nut, palm wine, and the consent of her parents and the elders of her village. And you carry out the bride price, the payment of the bride price. So it's not the most that you have to up to 10 million, 20 million, 100 million. Good evening, I'm fine. Before you go into marriage. No. You know, this modern world, we have one kind of mentality that is affecting our men and women. They believe that if you don't have enough money, eh, you are not permitted to start up a family.
Okay, now, no problem. But the main question I ask you now is
Yes.
this pregnant of a thing. This is where the thing took me. But now you are trying to tell me that that the person will do the first introduction,
Yes.
get the girl pregnant, and do what and move on before you put the girl in school.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Now, do you know that when if you marry a girl and put the girl and implement the girl, let me tell you, the school career of that girl is like is ruined
Says who?
because Ofonyo debut another anyo. No, true. Some people, their first son or their first child, the second one we use like the space first and second nenye in marriage. On
Yes.
yes. Very little because on the o'clock that time. So now check now.
Okay, now let me tell you something. Let me clear the air for you.
Yeah.
The reason why I said not the woman, it is wise. I encourage young guys after paying the bride price to make sure you impregnate the girl before putting her in school. Here's my reason. You know, everybody have their own ideas and way of seeing things. From my own perspective, from my own angle, eh, I said that because we are living in a world where people no longer respect tradition. We are living in a world where people feel so entitled. They feel so entitled. Not only the ladies, even the men. And that spirit of entitlement is the reason for all the disaster going on in this world currently. Okay, you met a girl and you're in love with the girl. You understand? Let me point this out first for you to understand. Men love, women don't love. Men go for who they love. Women go for who is ready
And who can take care of them?
and who can take good care of them. That's the difference. So as a man, okay, you love this girl and you okay, so let me train her in school out of love so that tomorrow to come your girlfriend or your wife will be a graduate. Let me tell you something. Without paying her bride price, without you impregnating her, you are playing a loose game. You are playing a loose game. Listen, There's no, you don't have anything, any assurance that she will end up to be your wife. Eventually, she even end up to be your wife. She will frustrate you. 80% of the time, the men end up being frustrated in that marriage because the lady has gone to school and she's not exposed. She has seen things. Hi, she has seen things. She have known people, and she will be like, your own level of understanding is timid compared to mine. Forgetting that it's out of that your timid knowledge that you save up money to train her in school. It's out of that your local lifestyle that you save up money to sponsor her through her education. And let me ask you a question now. After training the girl in school, and she said, I will not marry you. Let me ask you, what are you going to hold against her? Do you sign any agreement with her? Is there any written note that said, okay, you must marry me? Who is your witness? You see, this is just a loose game. But once you pay her bride price, you have gotten the consent of her parents and her elders and your family member that this girl is mine. And eventually the Lord, your the creator, bless you with a child. And she conceived before entering the university. I always encourage men to make sure they conceive before going to the university. Then you will be sure that no matter how as in tomorrow turns out to be, you have a child. You have a child, and that
child out of wedlock.
It's not wedlock. You paid her bride price. You paid her bride price. Listen, you people, you Africans should stop this mentality that you must do white wedding. You must seal it with a ring. Our forefathers don't know anything about that wedding of a thing. The only wedding
Okay, you are trying to tell
traditional.
me that you are more traditional.
Yes, because if you go according to the Bible, Proverbs chapter 22, verse 28, 29. Even the Bible encouraged us to follow the ways of our forefathers. In that chapter, in that verse there, it encourages us to follow the ways of our forefathers. And they said, follow the way, honor your father and your mother. In honoring your father and your mother is taking note of their lifestyle, their words of advice, putting it into practice. You understand? So, to my own understanding, the most important thing to do is paying her bride price. Wedding can wait even after 30 years. You can do the wedding. Even after 40 years, you can do the wedding. Just pay the bride price first.
Okay. Then, but there is this thing that defines love, according to me. I think that because from girls, you meet a girl now, she will tell you that for me to know that you love me, hmm, you have to do what? To tell me you are going to do this and this for me. Now, one of it means that I have to be a girl, I have to be in school. See, I am a jambite. You met a girl, maybe I love you. You say, yes, I love you too, but I'm a jambite. I want to venture into school, but my parents are not financial buoyant. Baby, can you support me? I promise you that I can do anything for you. I can even die for you. I can resurrect for you. In fact, I can do all these things for you. Now, with the love you have for that guy or for that girl, will you still let the girl go? Or are you going to break the relationship if she says, if you're not telling me, no relationship? So does it mean that you love the girl? If just that common demand is what she has and you cannot deliver, does it make you a man?
Uh, let me, from my own point, whenever I want to say something, I will say from my own point of view because we all have different perspective of seeing things in this life. From my own point of view, you know, dear wise or guy, you know, the how I want to turn the question. Why I go tell you say dey wise?
Do you
Listen,
understand?
I understand the question. Now you are emphasizing on the word love.
Yes, because you said that men do what? Do love.
Love.
Why women do accept who that can take care of them and who is ready. Now taking care of them means that doing the stuff, training her is part of taking care of her. So are you trying to think that you can't take care of her?
Uh, let me tell you something. Ndị Igbo si ka aka ra nwaanyị ọ na-akwasị di. The reason why most men are frustrated today, the reason why most men are going through depression, having all different kinds of heart disease is because they pressurize themselves so much, eh, by displeasing themselves to please their spouse, their girlfriends, or their wife. Let me tell you, in this life, if you truly love someone, the first thing you will do is take good care of yourself first. Let me tell you, if you take good care of yourself first, that's the first act of love you can give to someone. I get my point. For me, training a girl in school before marriage is not wise. Even after the marriage, make sure at least she have conceived and given birth to at least one or two child. You understand? That means even though after going to university, she turns out to be like, I don't want anymore. I'm no longer doing, I don't do again. You go use the two child console yourself. Using that word love in this current generation, if we have 70 people in relationship, or let's say 100 people in relationship, 90, 95 are not in that relationship because of love. Why? This is my reason. They are not in that relationship because of love, because one, people tend to go where they know that we achieve something. As a living thing, you must have something to offer. But we have, as an African, we have that mentality that once I don't have money, I have nothing to offer. Says who? We all have something to offer. You understand? So, if training her in school is the only way I can prove to her that I love her, she can go. Because I will not do it. I will not do it.
Okay. Now as I referred before, you were like we marry, we give birth to two or one
Yes.
before the marriage. Now, do you know what family culture is all about? Because I believe you are a young guy. You are speaking out of as in the ego color you are taking now.
Yeah.
Ego pampas. Imam ego ahụ ị ga-eji wee pụọ na school ọka dị. So if you guys first start making baby, what is the probability that the money to train her in school will be there? And you know, according to some things that I noticed, the more a girl give birth, I think the brain goes down. Or will she still pass down?
This question is very simple. You know, I say it's very simple. Listen, for a girl that okay, I want to go to go to university, you must have something to offer. You understand? Maybe you will be like I want to go there and study medicine. I want to go there and study this. I want to study that. You must make sure that yes, you can handle the stress. If you know you cannot handle the stress of coping with a baby and school, then encourage your husband to open up a shop for you. Start a business. After all, education is no longer the key to success.
Is
You have,
it in this country, Abi, general?
let me tell you, that question is tricky. Uh, I won't say that, but be careful.
I believe
Education, uh, going to school is like trying to enlighten yourself to be good in a specific field. You understand? But okay, let me use this country as an example. Do you know how many graduates we have in this country that are jobless? This country.
The thing is alarming.
It's very alarming. We have a lot of capable hands that are jobless. So training her in school is not an assurance that she will make it. You just, if you want to train her in school, that's the reason why I ask you to make sure she have one or two child before going to school after paying her bride price. You know why? People are no longer learning in our universities today. People are no longer learning. You send Jane to the university, she will come out as precious. You send Emeka to the university, he will come out as Mekus
Or Pablo.
or Pablo
Pablo Escobar.
Escobar. So use emphasizing on university, sponsoring her in school. It's not even that wise. Start up a business for her. Use that money and start up a business for her. No matter how you love someone, you must always have your plan B. Be you man or woman. Plan B is not as if you want to start having an affair behind her back or his back. No. Plan B is, do you have something to fall back on? We are human, nobody is perfect. When things go south, do you have something to fall back on? Why do you think we have a lot of cases of people committing suicide?
Okay. I get you. So I think that we are going to cut to cut that one. But
Yeah, no problem.
that your question of trying to that she can do this and can do that. Thank God that we are alive and the viewers can also talk more about this. But we were like, if a girl cannot first of all get what if in a life now not as immediately you enter marriage some people not immediately as
Yes,
you enter marriage you
that one is
you have pikin.
yes.
So in the place of trying to make her have pikin knacking and it is some people that have delay in childbearing. Do you think that marriage we will cope? If and the problem might not be from the man but or from the woman. Do you get?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
If you understood what I said earlier, I said first step is paying her bride price.
That is what I said. After paying the bride price,
Yes.
now you were waiting for her to have a
No.
baby.
No, you will not. Don't contradict it. You will not.
Okay, after paying her bride price, you go straight and send her to school.
Once you know she have that capability, she have what it takes, that if you put her into the university, she will come out successful, not messed up.
Mm.
And if you are in a relationship, as a human being, you supposed to know who you dey date. Know who you dey date. No be every girl dey train for university oga. E get some girls wey never get exposure, they never know life, they never see life. They are good, they are kind, they are humble and everything, but they are not yet exposed. My advice, oga, look for a good skill and put her in that field
Okay.
for her to learn and acquire that knowledge, and you establish her. The goal is against poverty, no be certificate.
I'm getting you.
So if you keep emphasizing on school, you are getting it wrong. That's the, like my Igbo brothers, they believe that it's a must for you to train your child in school. Your daughter must be a graduate to be how many graduates are successful today? Most successful men today and women, eh, they attain that height of success before going back to school. A na-ebu ụzọ azụta ha na before azọba ute. So if you are like, okay, first of all, I have to train her in school, you are making a big mistake. You are making a big mistake. So don't, I am not encouraging any man to train any girl, except if you want to do it out of your own will, like okay, let me.
I'm not doing this.
I'm not doing this because
I
of
want to marry
marriage.
her.
Yes, because any gift that comes with a condition is not a free gift.
That means you're not even doing it for normal.
Yes. Yes,
No, no,
which is not good. Any gift or any relationship that comes with condition is not healthy. It's not a healthy relationship. So what you do is, first of all, know who you are dating. Know the capability of her brain. Know what she can handle. Once you understand who you are dating, you will know the field to fix her in. It's not a must that she must go to the university. There are many skills out there she can venture into and become successful. And after becoming successful in that particular area, she can still go back to school.
Okay, okay. Now, you talk about this. There are many ventures. Let me tell you the truth, and I'm not that much apologetic about it. Saying it here. You know, many women they believe that what they can do is that um, sewing clothes and hair making. And that's the reason why you see our streets are flooded with the short kind of skills. You get so apart from all these things, is there any other thing that you can advise them to do? Like as I am now, if I have a girlfriend, yeah, or if I have a future wife now, let's say that I have that I want to marry. I won't put my wife on fluid or head dresser. Do you know the reason?
Why?
According to business term, it's not business wise. The competition are very much on the street. Do you get? So you putting her in the same one that Choma, Ifi, Ifoma, Chinasa, Lovette, Nkechi, and others are doing. Do you know that it is also the same thing as just training her to school? You're just taking a very big risk. Rather than, is it not better to call her and put her in your own shop? Eh? So that both of you can do family business.
Um, you know, ndị Igbo si agbalụsịa ngene ekulu ngene ịgbalụgo ngene a, but at the end you are kulukwu ya ṅụọ. I get my point. You were saying something about tailoring all this thing, baking. Let me tell you something. Everything for this life, competition there. Everything for this life get competition. Even to thief, nobody dey for that lane. E get men wey don dey that lane before you. Even to pick men dey there, competition dey. Maybe your client sef get about 10 people wey dey try collect am. Like you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Guys, we will come again in a
Hey, Jiffy, give us 5 minutes. Let's take a break.
finish it.